This is the tutorial for the challenge. But before you start the tutorial, please guys, go back to the previous lecture, notice what I have done, open the challenge project file, and try to do the work. Try to resolve the challenge on your own. It's very easy, very simple, I can assure you, but it's important that you try it. Knowledge is useless without practice, without exercise. And this is a beautiful exercise that you would like to do. Let's start. If you want to follow along with me, or you didn't open the file yet, you can open Motion Tracking Phone-Challenge, and we can start together. Let's double click on the chat phone composition. It's a small comp where you have several layers that are imported from Illustrator. Don't worry about the import, just ensure that you are using them exactly like normal layers. But here you have the rasterize. It's important that you put it all on. Notice here the switch is for vector layer continuously rasterize. It will make them a bit better resolution. Cool, let's start with the phone portrait. I'll click and drag to create a new composition. Now we put the sound off. You can play and see how it's working. The movement is okay. The phone is going up and down. But actually, any kind of phone that you have or any kind of animation will do the same. Let's start tracking now. I'll click on track motion and you come to track type. From transform, you change it to perspective corner pin. Here you are. So you have 4 corners here. So the first task is to position the track points in the right places on the corners here, making sure we align them so we cover the whole green or even a bit more. So I will start with pin number 1. I will zoom in a bit. Here you are. And click inside, making sure I'm dragging the pin itself and try to position it as best as I can. I'm going to put it just in the corner here. Cool. Then I'll take pin 2. I hope you're following along and you're doing it faster than me. I will click and drag inside and just put it over here. Now I want to make sure that the line here is pretty correct. Here you are. The line is not bad. You can now start with track point 3. Click on it, drag it, and just position it over here. Okay, fine. This is cool, I think. Let's go with the track point 4 now. Click and drag and just position it over here. Okay, make sure that we have a good line for all the tracks. Now, I will zoom in and make sure that the lines are covering the area I want. Maybe here we went a bit overboard, but I think it's okay. It's no problem. So we're cool. So the next step, you know it very well now, is about analyzing. So I will analyze forward. All the pins are moving correctly. There is no problem at all until now. It's going slowly, but not bad. Cool. Now it finished analyzing and we have the track points in the right place. If you play over here or you scrub through, you notice the track points are in a good position everywhere. Let's go back to 100%. And you notice they're not bad at all. So the next step is to bring the chat phone composition and drop it inside the composition where we have the phone. I'll put it on top. Notice it's pretty small. You can do better, guys. And wherever there is a graphic inside, you can change it. That will be quite some fun, right? So I will come back to the layer panel. And from here, I'll select the layer itself. I'll go to edit target and set it to chat phone. So easy. There is no XY. And all I have to do is apply. Of course, it jumped to the composition panel. And if you deselect now, you come back to the beginning and play. Notice you have a very nice animation here where your motion graphics is inside the phone. It's working pretty nice. Now, this is a 12-second phone. Maybe sometimes you get 3 seconds, you show something on the screen, you move on. You know, something like this. Please, guys, come. If you haven't done so yet, do this challenge and create your own. Change the colors, maybe change the graphics inside, make a bigger composition, and try to do the tracking with the corner pins. Get used to this. You are going to use it a lot. As soon as you know it, lots of ideas about motion graphics will appear in your mind and you can do lots of nice things. Thank you very much for listening. I will see you in the next lecture.